Hello? Ooh. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing? We're live. Oh, I need to go get water. Un memento. Ugh. Okay. Oh, the knees. The knees. Back to the Giants is right. Thanks, Cam. Now I can emote with my face. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we got a full setup here. We got a whole new vibe. You could tell? Except I'm not full-blooded. Look at these locks. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. Duvall. No, I'm partial ginger. So I'm full-blooded, but I got brown hair. And it's thinning. All right. Ooh. 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 Now I can do creepy stuff. Okay, what are we doing here? We're doing something, right? Alright, we need to just adjust here. We need to get like a washer or something. Ooh, that's a bad cam. There we go. It's a better setup. The only thing that's annoying is still this bit. Because now I'm like... This is how I have been painting, is like this. Or... Brutal. Brutal. I think I might be moving the phone out of the way. I something like that, you know? Maybe I'll do something like this with the phone. But then the charging cord is still super annoying. Ugh. Won't go far over enough. Alright, that's better. Maybe I can paint like here. What about? Oh, and I have a little like paint tray spinner. So look at this. Look at that. All the essentials. Ooh. 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 Winning. It's an improvement. I'll tell you that much. Now you can watch how many times I actually lick my brush. Sharpen the point. Okay, let's do some stuff and things, man. Let's do some things. Let's do some stuff. First off, we need to rehydrate the old wet palette. She's thirsty. Maybe I should do a palette cam. Palette cam. Let's do that. At least bring the palette in a little more. Boom. Maybe something like this. There we go. Okay, let's start painting some bone. Well, what's up, BR? You gotta drink your paints. You gotta know the thickness of your paints. Whew, these are watery. Let's do. False start. Running it back. I'm gonna go here first. We're just gonna start having fun here. I'm gonna start with this fun spot. Man, that's gloopy. It's like half dried, half wet paint. What is up, guys? Welcome to the party, guys. We're painting a giant. Big boy. You guys can hear my fat breathing. How's the audio quality over there? Is it okay? So I can move the mic. You can see how often I manically look at the different chats. Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the party, brother. Or sister. Or they then. We're inclusive here. Whatever you are, welcome to the party. How about that? Oh, thanks for the likes. What's up, H Does Painting? This guy, I don't know if you guys know this, but this guy's actually pretty famous. He's a pretty cool dude. Sometimes in conversations I name drop. I go, H Does Painting has been here. You know, that's what I do. What's up with you, dude? I'm gonna move this over to here. Boom. Oh, what's up, Esco? Oh, thanks for all the gifts. Oh, you're blowing me up. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, dude. Oh, nice. Golden maple? I need to run in your circles, man. I want free stuff. I mean, I do get a couple free stuffs already, which is pretty cool. I want some 4 brushes, dude. My brushes suck, bro. I'll have to check out that video. Oh, thanks for the follow. Man, you guys are awesome tonight. I mean, you're awesome every night, don't get me wrong. But tonight especially, you guys are really spoiling me. Painting tattoos on models, how good? Oh, dude. Painting tattoos on a model is next level. I've thought about painting some tattoos on these guys, but I just don't know. I feel like I would mess it up. I could do it. I just don't think it would come out looking like tattoos and more like someone painted their arms. You know? I know, I have like $7 brushes too, dude. I have like the cheapest brushes you can buy at from Michael's or Hobby Lobby or whatever. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Citadel brushes, especially the one brush that I bought. That was like $9 or some ungodly amount for one brush, and it was like the dry brush. It's like a really stiff boar's head bristle brush, and I think it's terrible. I never use it for anything. I use it to brush like dust off a model is what I use it for now. Winter Newton though, yeah. I need to try some of them out. I've been hearing a lot of things about them. I just don't think even if I got better brushes, I'd somehow become a better painter. My problem isn't the brush, you know what I'm saying? The problem is me, guys. It's me. I'm the problem. Yeah, I won't get Citadel again. What's up, AZ? Welcome back, buddy. Whole crew's showing up. I'm finally back to the Giants. We're getting stuff done. We got a new setup. I don't know if you guys have noticed. We got a new setup. It's a professional setup. I hired a team called me and my girlfriend. And, you know, paid her well, made her some food. She did a good job. We're getting there, you know? The dream. The dream. Oh, thanks for the gift, man. Welcome back to the party once again. Really? Do they hold up? My problem is, you know the point on all of my brushes, they eventually just kind of fall apart. That's kind of my problem, you know? That is my problem. Nice, dude. Damn. So are you talking about like the actual balance of the brush? And you need to stream when I can watch, man. What are you doing? Gotta support each other in all things. We're a team, guys. We're a big team. H does painting is my Yoda. Yeah, dude, I've been going through my, just all the junk I have slowly accumulated. I have just too much stuff, man. I have too much stuff I don't use. Like I have like a whole, like 3 drawers of terrain, like basing material, you know? Like rocks and this and that and grass and blah, blah, blah. Older Joes, you should, dude. You can make some like Imperial Knights out of them. Imperial Knights. It's not too bad, right? I'm figuring it out. I'm trying to get the chat better, mainly because I do record this and I use the recording for YouTube, and I feel like seeing the chat in the corner is going to be like super annoying. You know? Maybe I'll do this. Maybe this is the move. Now, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something like, I don't know. Oh yeah, dude? Paint some Warhammer stuff using simple techniques. They got a lot of views on Instagram. Yeah, I actually just made my Instagram. I haven't posted anything on it, but I made it. Okay? I made it. We're getting somewhere. I also made a giant a Beacons AI thing that has all my stuff put together on it. Alright, we are going to maybe, ooh, that's better. We'll do that. Call it palette chat. Maybe not. There we go. Dude, you're crazy. You're crazy, AZ. I think I might get banned just bringing the words you're saying up, dude. You're crazy, dude. You're crazy. Fair enough, but I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not. That's not how this works. What's up, Cherish? So what are you working on next, H does painting? Just gonna call you H, bud. You doing some more Warhammer stuff? Come down to our level, our simpleton level. Dude, buying a paint shaker, next level. Like, such an amazing tool, you know? Although I'm pretty sure it's annoying for Twitch. Some Green Lantern rings. Didn't you do a couple of those videos already? Or are you doing more? Dude, you got such a cool lane. I feel like I'm like in the Warhammer painting lane, but your lane is really cool, dude. I like it. Yeah? Do you sell them? Just for content? Cool. You big DC guy? Saw you doing like Emma Frost and whatnot. Are you just superheroes, what's cool to paint, what's fun to paint? I see what you're doing with the Marvel characters. I see you. I know what you're doing. You dog, you sly dog, you. I need to hire like an editor off of like Fiverr or something that just watches my stream and clips it. That's what I need to be doing. Bulkamancer? Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I don't want to be like stealing your thunder though. I can't be doing the same minis as you, dude. It'll just show how bad I am at painting. They do 1/8 scale statues, perfect size. I would like to do a couple of those and open up like an Etsy store. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Like a hand painted like Deadpools and stuff like that. Cause I do love me some superheroes. I feel like painting Iron Man would be super fun too. I have a friend at work that's been begging me to paint him a Hulk mini for forever, like a big giant Hulk. Should eventually do that. I should do that. It should be nice. Just get that done for him, you know? That's awesome. I'll have to check them out. Really, I just need to finish at least one army, though. That's my problem right now. I have a million armies behind me, so it's hard to, like, print and paint more stuff when I just have a backlog that's just staring at me, just staring gray at me. And it knows I know that I've been ignoring it. You know? Wednesday statue for a present, that's sweet. I was thinking about painting something for my lady since we're tied on cash. I thought that'd be pretty cool. Oh, Rick Ross. I was wondering what was missing from this stream, dude. I was like, God, something's not right. I was like, the bird stopped singing, dude. There was something wrong in the air. It's hard to breathe, but now everything's right in the world because my boy Rick Ross is back. Yeah, dude. Oh, thanks, Ben. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the party, dude. Yeah, work for me has been the same, unfortunately. And then I've been trying to upgrade the viewing, the live stream and the recording and everything, and the Twitch, and trying to upgrade the setup so my back hasn't been killing me. So I definitely understand it, dude. I totally get it. You know? Nice, dude. Although I wouldn't recommend ever being a foreman. I'm a superintendent right now, and I don't. I would rather be a grunt. I just wish they would pay. I just wish I could get paid what I get paid right now, but as a grunt, you know? God, wouldn't that be nice? No responsibility, just do what you're told. No thinking for me, buddy. Give me that mindless work, you know? I don't want that figuring that stuff out work. Nice. Now I can have 2 armies. For the price of stress and responsibility. For the low, low price of stress. Well, right on, dude. I'm proud of you. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Getting a promotion is always nice because at least they know that you bad. You bad out here, dude. Killing it. So this is a proxy made by Clay Beast Creations. He's a STL model designer for 3D printers, for 3D print. And this is going to be for my Age of Sigmar Sons of Bahamut proxy. So this is going to be my Gatebreaker, I believe, is what I'm going to run it as. Because it's got a flail. It's got a cool flail. But yep. Yeah, I wanna try and get these done. I've told my friend who's been begging me to finish these models to just come play and just stop. And I'm like, but I want them painted. And he's like, no one cares if they're painted. I'm like, I care. And he's like, well, just come and play anyways. I'm like, but they're not painted. And that's our conversation that we have once a week. When he's like, are you done yet? And I go, they're not painted yet. And he's like, okay. So we're getting them painted. And I actually am starting a Sylvaneth army after this. Might do some Warhammer stuff. Later, H-Duds. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. Struggle is real. H, you a real one, buddy. Appreciate you. You have a great day, eh? You just have a great day, eh? We are basing. We are racing with the basin because I am sick of basing. Which is funny because that's like mostly pain. It's just basing. Racing, be done with the basin. Running with a gray army just isn't the same. Oh, I know. I know that feeling. At least if your models are cool looking, you can be like, hey, but don't they look good? And then you lose and you're like, yeah, but they look really good out there. Right? I feel like if I come with a painted army, I've already won in my own way. You know? I go, hey, at least they're painted, you know? I wonder where Bork is. You can get Bork in here, dude. Yeah, then you can just blame the dice, because it clearly wasn't, because it wasn't perm. That looks good. Oh, man. If I won that roll, dude, that whole game would have been different. There's nothing worse when you, like, just decimate someone with amazing skill and precision and strategy. And then they come out with that, and you're like, okay, dude. Alright, buddy. Alright, gay. You know? Hit you with one of those. Listen here, pal. Listen here, pal. Yeah. Okay, I will be honest. Okay? I will be honest. I was playing my Astra Militarum against my buddy's Custodes, and I had my firing line just set up. I was playing really reserved, and on turn one, he pushed right into me, right? And it was open season. He was about to get, 7 tank shells, high AP, amazing everything, right? Boom, boom, boom. It was going to be sweet. It's going to be sick. And I missed every shot from my tank. And he was like, ooh, and I was like, yeah. I killed like one model, I think. My whole army shot at him. I killed one of his models. Then he came in and just meleeed me to death. And I was like, nice. Sick game, dude. Yeah, you want to see the other figurine? I recently began to have some stuff from the universe of Warhammer 40k. What would you like to see? I have this guy that's finished. What do you think of him? That's my that's gonna be my leader, King Brad. I call him King Fraud because he's a proxy. Or what about my Kragnos? Boom. I got those. I have some Death Guard. I have some Tau. I have some. Those are painted. I have some Astra Militarum painted. You want to talk about them? You want to talk about lore? I'm always down to talk about lore. Do you have time to talk about my Lord and Savior, the God Emperor of mankind, who sits on the Iron Throne and 10,000 psychers are sacrificed to him every day to keep the Astronomicon lit so that warp travel is accessible to all humankind? That's my, like, my cold approach when I try and introduce people to Warhammer. And they're like, no. And I'm like, all right. Thought you were cool, man. Thought you were cool, dude. Yeah, I'm big into Warhammer. I love 40K. I'm dipping my toes into Age of Sigmar, but I have been very impressed so far. I've been very impressed so far. Yeah, the Noxious Blightbringer, I ran it, and it was not that great, but it was really fun to paint, and it's a really cool mini, too. Yeah. What's that Kill Bill whistle? I whistle it all the time. I don't know why I'm asking you as if you could whistle it to me right now, but you know what I'm talking about, right? Honestly, Tarantino movies are amazing background painting movies, you know? Yeah, the mini's rad. I didn't like how it played, though. Maybe I just played it wrong. Let me try and hear. No, I can't hear it. Sorry, dude. For sure. Thanks for stopping by, and thanks for the follow. Welcome to the party, brother. Catch you next time, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Alex, what's going on, man? I'm sorry I haven't streamed in a while. I apologize. But I'm here now. Okay? I'm here now, buddy. Bye-bye! I have the Blightbringer 2, Plaguecasters, and Typhus, and I'll be done with my characters. Nice, are you going to run a bunch of Poxwalkers with Typhus? It's okay, man, the Typhoon came when you weren't live, which was good. Well, I hope you're safe and everyone's safe, and hopefully there wasn't too much property damage. I'm assuming you're okay, because you're here. Oh, thanks, man. Oh, that's sweet. But that would have been cool to watch. Mountain just stopping it in its tracks. I am painting my Gatebreaker proxy for my Age of Sigmar Sons of Bahamut army. It's actually been my main project. You've only been hanging out and seeing the little side missions I've been doing. Side quests. Now we're back onto the main storyline. Doing a little blocking in. Blocking in all these colors. Yeah. Minis with me, what's up, man? Yeah. I feel like half of my time just goes straight to building. The other half is like trying to make videos. And then like 10% of the time I actually can paint. Yeah, I know all these DLCs, dude, keep flying at me. They're a great time, though. Especially because I like supporting my buddies over at resinreborn.com with an E. Good people, man. Going to be setting up some paint classes here soon, which will be super fun. It's going to be a live kind of Zoom call lecture style with Q&A, where we'll paint all the same model together. So, hit me up if you're interested in that. Should be a really good time. You know? Nice. After Karn is Godzilla, that'll be sweet. I have a friend that's crazy about all the Godzillas and the Moth and all the different storylines. Got him a really cool poster I once found, which is like a deconstructed, what's it called? Godzilla. For sure. It would probably be maybe like a weekend thing, like maybe on a Saturday or Sunday. But I'll set up like a scheduling thing. It might be like the same mini, and maybe I'll have to break it up into multiple days. But yeah, dude, that's kind of where I want the aim of my channel to be going to, is eventually doing like painting classes and tutoring, and you know, building a community around helping new painters and building a network of really cool artists that'll, you know, teach how they paint. I feel like there's a massive want for everyone to learn how to paint. For sure. I'll catch you later, Alex. Thanks for joining, my man. It's always great talking to you, buddy. What's up, Joaquin? How you doing, partner? Welcome back. Thanks for joining in. I'll catch you in the next one, buddy. We are currently blocking in my big boy here, my Gatebreaker proxy for my Age of Sigmar Sons of Bahamut army. So this is kind of a Norse ice, like ice giant is what I was going for. Kind of a Nordic vibe. I was kind of thinking about Game of Thrones-esque, but then also just kind of classic D&D giants kind of thing. But yeah, I want to do Sons of Bahamut because it's only like 4 or 5 models, and then you can start playing. Hello, my dear.
Hi, darling.
How was your day?
Pretty good.
Good.
I don't want to cook.
You don't want to cook?
Mm-mm.
Well, what do you want to do then? We're gonna go hungry? So I'm down. Oh, thanks for the likes, guys. You guys are so nice. Minis with me just said no cooking means Chick-fil-A. Yeah, I think she agrees with you. Fortunately, I don't want Chick-fil-A though. So.
We don't have to get Chick-fil-A.
What do you want to get then?
I don't know.
I'm all Chick-fil-A'd out for the next 5 to 10 years, I think.
Okay.
At least the next 10 to 15 business days. Don't let them cook. Tacticus Jackius. Hey chat, should I force my girlfriend to cook for me? Let me know in the comments below. Should I be that kind of streamer?
No.
Hey chat! One of those guys? Nah. I would hate to be that guy. That would be so annoying. Stop using chat. Please don't. Just that super fake. I gave $15,000 to a homeless guy and watch me do it in slow-mo. No, that's not really my flavor. Not my style. Blows up, gets famous. What if I did that voice and immediately like 10,000 people just joined the live? It's like they can sense it. And then all you guys have to do is spam emojis constantly. Then we gotta type, remember me, someone said. Rick Ross says. I'll never forget you, buddy.
Raising Cane's?
I would rather have Popeyes than Raising Cane's.
I'm down for that.
You want some Popeyes?
Is that okay?
Some Popeyes. Hey, give me some Popeyes.
What you want?
Thanks, Jack. I'm really just blocking it in right now. It's getting there. I've only airbrushed just the skin and the cloak, but it'll look really cool once it's done.
What do you want, darling?
Some tendies.
The 5-piece.
Yeah, the fat guy piece tendies.
Comes
thanks for
with.
the likes.
Do you want spicy, blackened?
They stingy on the blackened ranch. Yeah, I know. Some blackened chicken and red beans and rice. No, that's not me. That's not me. I want the normal tendies. The normal tendies, but I want their like blackened ranch.
So you want normal tendies with blackened?
No, blackened ranch, not blackened. I
Yes.
don't like the blackened tendies. I like the breaded tendies.
Okay, but blackened ranch.
Jack, I feel like we all want to do more of the hobby, but the hobby is just it just takes a lot out of us, you know. We all have to be strong sometimes.
Do you want fries, potatoes,
You want fries with that?
coleslaw, red beans and rice?
Do I get 2 sides or 1 side?
One side.
1 side?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that we aren't in the economic bracket for 2 sides, are we?
We could get a fry to share.
2K likes, thanks guys. Crochet ideas, nice. Let's see. Hey, chat, should I get fries?
Yeah.
No, okay, I won't do that. I'll take fries.
Do you want to get shared fries? And then
No.
you can get a separate one?
No. I don't want to share fries. Stop being
Either
like,
I get a large
fries.
fry.
You always do this. You're like, but I want 2 items, but I don't want to eat. I'm not going to eat both items. That's what you're doing right now.
Okay, what drink do you want?
I don't want a drink.
It comes with a drink.
Well, then you can have a Dr. Pepper.
Well, this is the combo. I was going to get a combo too.
Then you can have 2 Dr. Peppers.
No, they won't be good.
And then you can have 2 Dr. Peppers.
You don't want sweet tea?
I'll take a sweet tea.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, I'll take pure sugar. I'm down. Hell yeah.
Alright, that's what you want?
Yes, dear. Yes, dear. Yes, dearie. I'll catch you later. Thanks for dropping by. Dr. Pepper is gas, dude. But that sweet tea, oh, thanks for the follow, man. Welcome to the party. I better see you next time, brother. You know, if I could come up with a formula where you could just paint one layer on and it doesn't get all thick and goopy, oh, I'd be a bajillionaire. Later, Joaquin. Thanks for the follow, Jack. And thanks for the likes, minis. I'm surrounded by good people and good times.
Cute beanie.
Thanks. It's my girlfriend's. She died.
Okay.
Just jokes. Oh, thanks for the follow, dude. Is it Trader Dude? Trader Dude? My guy a Trader? Or a T8er? What do you think the next big paint type will be? I think enamels are going to catch on. Because are you talking about like medium-wise? Because right now oils is all the rage. Oils are so in right now. So hot.
Yeah.
But I do think enamel paints are going to catch on. Mainly because the enamel metallics are the best metallics. You know? Belching works. Like lead belching, the paint, or are we talking like legitimately burping? Oil is amazing. Oil. I realize I say oil weird.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oil?
Ooh.
Oil. Oil. Petrol.
Ooh.
Oil.
That's the southern way to say it.
What? Oil?
Ooh.
Oil.
Ooh.
Oil. Burping. So I can give you guys a rundown on oil paints. Honestly, just doing them just for your washes is pretty amazing, and it's really easy to do. I think you guys might have seen me do oil washes. Once I get this all based up, I'll be doing oil washes on it probably tomorrow, maybe the next day. That's what I'm thinking. But then there's also another like really cool method you can do where you actually just kind of do a reverse dry brush. So instead of like dry brushing your highlights on, you start with painting the whole model like a dark brown or black or whatever you want to do, whatever the vibe is. With oils, you do the whole thing and then you remove the highlight, like the model like you would dry brush, but you use mineral spirits. And that's a really cool effect you can get. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Okay. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing it like a whole oil painted model here soon. The problem is I've already painted 2 of these guys, so I gotta match the vibe. You know, you can't just change up mediums between models when you're doing an army. Always remember that. If you start an army, you're gonna paint the whole army how you painted it, right? So you gotta maintain, You know what I'm saying? You gotta maintain. Well, don't we all? I honestly am not that great at acrylic either. I really feel like my airbrush really carries me. Carries me pretty hard. The airbrush definitely carries me. Could be rainbow colors. I like that vibe. That'd be a cool vibe. I think it would work with like a Slanesh army, like a Demons of Slanesh. Whoa, that's a weird sound. It's my paint mixer. I'm sorry. What's the difference between an oil wash versus Citadel wash, like Agrax Earthshade? So, legitimately, the effect is the exact same, more or less, right? The problem is when you use this stuff here, it instantly dries, nearly instantly, right? And it's one and done, right? When you wash with oils, so this is all washed with oils, like you see like down here in the recesses here, and like, I like showing people this back portion here. All that's an oil wash, all that deep shadow. I just slathered it on, right? You can just slather it on, and then you take some Q-tips with this stuff. This is called mineral spirits, white spirit, thinner, lacquer, whatever it's called, wherever you're at. And you can remove them. So oils take a while to dry, but you can water them down. Not with water. You use mineral spirits to water them down, right? To make them more viscous, right? Or less viscous. More? Less. You know what I'm saying. And then you can just use it just like a wash, but you can just remove them from all the highlights. So it's kind of like a reverse dry brush. I know nothing about Warhammer, so those names mean nothing. It's basically an army, right? That are like chaotic, evil demons. But the demons, king, lord, god, ruler of the demons, is all about sex, drugs, and rock and roll. So it's all about like torturing people and crazy stuff. It's basically if Vegas was hell, but like not in a good way. Like all the bad reasons to not like Vegas. That's why they would work well. So yeah, I do have a couple shorts on my TikTok or on my YouTube showing oil washes. And I think I might have some on my YouTube channel of past lives. And I also have the long format of King Broad on my YouTube channel that you can check out. And it'll show how to use oil paints. And they're seriously such an amazing tool. They're awesome. You can get great effects with oil washes, okay? Okay? You just can. And they're easy. And they're cheap. They're cheap. Right? $5 little cheapo bottle of oil paints and an $8 bottle of mineral spirits, and boom, you're off to the races. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, folks. Ooh, you hear that saxophone? You know what I'm saying? It's really hitting right now, you know? It's slapping. It's like a synthy saxophone. Synth sax. Synth sexy saxophone, saxograms. But a rainbow army would be fun to paint, that's for sure. Especially, I would do like, maybe not rainbow, but like neon, bright craziness, you know? That's what I'd be doing. like vaporwave, synthwave, cyberpunkian. That's what I'd be doing. Oh, thanks for the follow. Clugwin. It's a cool name. Clugwin. Clugwin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Clugwin. It's a cool name. I like saying it. It's a fun thing to say. It shows a fun thing to say. Clugwin. You know what I'm saying? I almost pulled the trigger on the complete Vallejo True Metallic set, but would like to pay rent. Okay, so here's what I did a lot of deep research. Vallejo Metallics. Apparently, they've changed the recipe for the game color metallics. So make sure you get the model color metallics. I heard those are still really good. I am working on a Gatebreaker proxy for my Sons of Bahamut army. That is an Age of Sigmar army. Sons of Bahamut. They're giants. So to give you a little sneak peek on what this guy will eventually look like, this is his big brother right here. Boom! That's his big brother. So that's what we're working on right now. But really what we're doing is we're hanging out and we're chatting with cool people and having cool times. That's what we're really working on, okay? Building friendships, building relationships, getting to know each other. You know? At the end of the day, it's all that really matters. Being best friends. Thanks, man. Oh, thanks for the follow. 2 War Dogs? Are you talking Imperial Knights? War Dogs, or is that Adeptus Mechanicus? What's a war? Isn't it? Or is that? So here's the thing. I am a noob at Age of Sigmar. So don't make fun of me. Some Seraphon? Nice! Oh, thanks for the follow. So, welcome to the hobby. I'm actually going to be starting up here soon some painting classes where we all kind of get on a Zoom meeting and it'll be a lecture style. And we're all going to paint the same model. So we're actually going to do a proxy print of a Sylvaneth, like Tree Lord kind of thing. So if you're interested in joining that, let me know. I have a bunch of content on my YouTube channel as well that will show you kind of the basics to get going. Or it's Chaos Knights. Yeah. The War Dogs. Okay, so that's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right, I was in the zone. I was close. I think I said Chaos Imperial Knights or Chaos Knights. War Dogs are really cool. Really cool models. Do you have like a huge Chaos Knights army, or are they going to be like a you're going to field them in an auxiliary kind of detachment? Seraphon, that's a really cool army too. You better show me some of your stuff. You better post it so I can check it out later. Nice. Are you doing them Death Guard style then? Are you going to give them some green? I have a Death Guard army as well, and I love them. Nice. Get them all gross for our favorite father, Papa Nurgle. Get them all nasty. Grossed up. Archon, yeah. It is a really cool model. What's funny is I used to like doing the good guys, and now I've slowly kind of gone to the bad guys, the bad boys. I mean, to be fair, in Warhammer, there's really no good guys ever. But painting the bad guys is just so much fun. So many cool models. Yeah, I still have to paint all my Blightlord Terminators, most of my Deathshroud Terminators. I have a Lord of Virulence, Lord of Contagion I gotta paint. I have to paint my 2 Plague Burst Crawlers. And then I will be close to being fully painted. Problem is I kind of went crazy with the basing on them, so I have a lot that are like semi-finished painted because I just didn't want to do the base for it to finish it off. That's a problem when you go crazy with basing because you have to go crazy for 2,000 points. You know, that's a commitment that I wasn't willing to make. That was a check I didn't want to cash. That was a check I didn't want to cash. Underworld stuff, very excited to start. Yeah, that's a fun company. I use some of their technical paints in their neon color range. Very cool. My personal favorite right now is Vallejo Game Color. So what's really nice about Vallejo Game Color is right out of the bottles, they're just smooth, just so nice, wonderful. No one's told you yet, make sure to get a wet palette, and if you can't get a wet palette, you can make one with a couple paper towels and a sheet of wax paper, parchment paper. But yeah, I do like Underworld stuff. It's pretty fun. Should I make him a redhead? I'm thinking I'm going to make him a redhead. On how to use an airbrush, I just got one. Okay, so with an airbrush, there's a lot of tips, there's a lot of tricks. I'm just going to tell you right now, it is always going to be frustrating to use an airbrush. It's always going to be frustrating to use an airbrush. There's no magic way to make it easy. I will say air pressure and the viscosity of your paint, depending on the air pressure, if it's too liquidy, it'll splatter. It'll splatter out. So you need to turn down the air pressure, right? If your paint's too thick, turning it up will help not let it dry because it'll kind of dribble out. That's like the best way I can explain like the air pressure. I'm gonna airbrush. I probably won't airbrush for a minute, but if you tune in, I'll airbrush probably on Friday, I think. I'll be airbrushing and priming these guys over here. But my biggest tip for airbrushing with actual paint, not like the actual technique, is always be painting on a, so if this is the gun, right? And your little spout is right here. I'd grab my airbrush, but it's in my desk over there. Always paint as if you're hitting it on a perpendicular plane to the surface, right? So like when I was painting this, if you look here, you can see exactly where my airbrush was, right? So you see how I was just spraying it like this around the model. And then when I was doing the highlights, you can see exactly where I hit just the brights. So I hit it, the nozzle, and I got pretty close here and I just made sure to hit it. So the most important thing with airbrushing is the angle of the model. Nothing else matters. I mean, if you're like trying to just color with it, you can be really accurate. But if you're trying to do gradients, all you really do is you start with like, this is a nice brown with a little bit of red in it. And then I just kept adding white to it. So as I added white, I do a more basically I just kept angling the model like this as I was spraying. And so then I would like hit just specific spots, and less is more when it comes to your highlight. So as you're adding in white, just make sure to be hitting it less and less. Like right there is the brightest spot. Right here, here, here. These are all the brightest spots. So you can see on the face the darkest and then the lightest, right? So you never want to, if you're building a gradient up, you're mixing it in, you're going from your darkest value to your brightest value when you're airbrushing, and you always want to do less and less and less. So when you're talking about like the darkest portions in here should be about like 10% of the paint, the next gradient up should be like 20 or 30%, then the next gradient up should be 20 or 30%, and then your highlights need to be 10% of the total surface area, if that makes sense. But that's like my best tips for airbrushing. There's no easy way to do it. It just kind of, you just kind of have to suffer through learning exactly how much to add like water to your airbrush to make it work for you. It's just a long process of learning through trial and error. So always practice, like before you spray your model, always practice. I always practice on my the paper, or my paper towel. I'll just spray my paper towel, and then I know exactly how the paint's going to react when I hit the model. But you can get a little piece of paper out and you can spray it and see if it has the right consistency and it's not going to like spread or do anything weird as well. That helps. But for the most part, just kind of have to suffer a little bit trying to get it down packed, because it really is kind of just a pain. Yep, play with the PSI a lot. So if it's acting weird, almost every time you can fix it by changing the PSI or adding water. So if it's spider webs, it means it's not drying on the model as you're brushing it. So you need to either pull away or go off the paint and just let the air hit it, and then hit it with paint, and then build slowly. And then never flick, right? Never flick like this. You want to come in with the paint smooth, out with the paint smooth. And you want to do it often. You never want to hold it open, because when you hold it open for too long, it dries the paint on the tip, and then you have to clean the tip all the time. Those are like the things I've learned the most. But yeah, I hope that helps a little bit. And again, I'm going to be airbrushing probably, I don't know, 2 or 3 days from now. Yeah, so if you hold it full bore, it'll dry. It'll dry in the tip pretty quick. And I don't flick, because when you flick, it leaves a little bit of paint on the edge of the tip, and then when you go to spray again, it'll splatter that onto your model. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks, Tainted Studios. And thanks, Zach, for liking the live. You guys are good people. You guys are nice people. Appreciate the love and the support. Ugh. Go away. I'm getting restricted on TikTok. I don't know why. Apparently me talking about airbrushing is selling a product. Who knew? Who knew? I do know if it starts bubbling back up in the cup, it means it's either a block or your seal isn't super tight, and then make an oil you can put on the O-ring. Yeah, I actually don't even have an O-ring on the tip of my airbrush. What it is it's definitely your front nozzle. If it's oh, thank you. Oh, thanks for the lights. If it's bubbling in the cup, it's definitely because your your very nozzle, the very like tip of your brush is fully compacted. Ugh, I'm not getting the right paint consistency here. I'm gonna start caking this up. So yeah, I wish I could help you more with airbrushing. And it's the honest truth is you just kind of have to suffer. There's a couple like little tricks here and there, but playing with the viscosity of your paint, making sure it's just the right amount of thinness, but you don't want to make it too thin, or else it starts getting weird as well. But yeah, that's that's the problem with it. So I have based one of them already with like a little small, um, a little cottage, a little Viking style cottage. So I'm kind of a simple baser. I could have gone more. I'm thinking about putting like a picket fence in here. I plan to do more terrain on the other ones. But the idea is like they're storming through farmland. They came down off the mountains. So this is just my little simple basing. I'll probably put more into this eventually. I just kind of did a quick and dirty basing. I was thinking about like printing off like a cow or something and like carving it up and making it look like someone just like stood on the cow, like they crushed a cow or something. And then this guy, I'm going to build. I'm gonna build like underneath him like some ledges and rocks, so it looks like he's about to like gallop over a canyon or something. Kind of tilt him. I want to tilt him up a little bit higher so you can see from the table more. Like if he was standing, I want him more like this, not like this. Do you see what I'm talking about? So instead of like this, I want him to be more like this. So I want him to be like galloping uphill. So I'll build something with like cork and whatnot. Make it look like he's about to jump over like a cavern or something, I don't know, or terrain of some kind. But yeah. Should be really fun basing. I have a love-hate relationship with basing. If I get serious with basing, then I'll base. You know what I'm saying? I'll base. But for the most part, for most of my models, I do kind of a quick and dirty base. I wasn't planning to like, even start this channel or anything, but it kind of happened because people requested some information on how I painted Big Boy there. And so originally I just did a lazy base because I was just planning to just base them and play them, you know. But with everyone's basing game out here, I need to upgrade my basing game too, okay? Oh, I think our food's here. So I'm going to have to cut this live short. I really do appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I got to go eat some food with my lady because we hungry. But I shall be on tomorrow, same time. So if you guys want to hang out, please join in tomorrow. It's been absolutely lovely chatting with you guys. And if you want to look more into a lot of my content, a lot of it's on YouTube. All my past streams are on YouTube. So you can check out a lot of information there. I do have a long format video on King Broad there that I just showed you, the big boy. But yeah, thank you so much. And thanks for liking and thanks for supporting. I appreciate you guys. So I'll see you in the next one. I'll catch you later, Grumpy. I'll catch you later, bud. I'll catch you guys later. Love you, bye. Love you, bye.